Hi, everybody. How's it going? My name's Jesse McDermott. I've known Matt, and I've been playing with Matt for quite a long time now, probably close to 15 years. And this project that we're kind of working on today is is kind of interesting. Is the way we're approaching it is obviously with everything that's going on right now with the COVID stuff. It's kind of hard to get together, obviously, and get those creative juices flowing. So thanks to modern technology, obviously, it's a little bit easier to bounce ideas back and forth and email stuff. But right now, I'm in the studio here, and we're getting ready to track some guitars for this new song that Matt's written. And they emailed me the track a few days ago, and I started listening to it at home. But instantly with this track, it's just got a good vibe to it. It feels good. It's not dark. It's right away when I started listening to it to try and figure out what I wanted to play. Um, I just started hearing parts in my head that I thought would sound good, and um, in the creative process, it's really interesting because you can hear a song for the first time, and then out of nowhere, a melody will just kind of pop into your head, and or a bunch of melodies will pop into your head. And the fun part is deciding which one you like best, or which one fits the song better, or um, and you can try them all. It's just kind of nice. I'm just excited to see how the song turns out, and I'm very honored to be able to be a part of it.
Awesome.
Cool.
Thanks, Jesse.
Sure.
So, as we talked about the tune, you were mentioning that uh, you're hearing like a chorus, kind of a diamond, typical thick diamond pass or whatever in the choruses. Do you think that that extends to the intro and interludes also, or just choruses?
Yeah, originally I'm kind of just thinking just play the diamonds, the long chords, just in the choruses,
Okay.
because obviously that's where the song builds.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of found that the intros and the verses, to me, would kind of be a little bit cooler if they're a little bit more scarce and more sparse.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to get in the way of that. So
Okay.
just
Why don't?
the diamond stuff in the choruses
Yep.
would probably be good.
Fantastic. Why don't we then just do a really quick pass, and I'll just shoot you from chorus to chorus.
Okay.
There are only three of them,
Cool.
and we'll get those, and then we'll build kind of backwards from there, and whatever else we need. But let me just start you a couple bars out from the first chorus.
Cool. Sounds good.
On and on. So once the night is done, by dinner time will be gone. Tomorrow, last night is everything I want. These I thought, heading off from.
Cool. Not entirely sure I love that last chord.
Is it? Yeah. Does it not stay on the D there?
I don't believe so.
Does it revert? Does it resolve to the G then?
Yeah, let me solo Matt's guitar. Oh no, it does
Oh,
stay.
it's like a. Is it like a C? Could you play that again?
You bet.
So it stays on that C, I think.
Yeah, let me give you John also.
Okay.
Yeah, just gonna camp there.
Okay.
So maybe it's da 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 king. Yeah, just a lighter weight. Yeah. There
something
you
like,
go.
something like that. Okay.
Spell it out a little bit for the first one at least.
Is there
I also,
too much gain, less gain?
no, I like it. I wouldn't mind if the walk down was really demonstrative.
Okay.
Like really let us hear the
Sure.
Yep. Totally. Yep. Love that.
Cool. Okay.
Cool. Here it is.
On and on. So long till the night is done. By the time we'll be gone. To realize the night is ending. I want these are thoughts. Headed home from work, she called.
Yeah. And with you spelling out that last change or the second measure of the same change, that gives us a nice little lightweight thing going into the next verse.
Yeah. The da-da-da. Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
I love that.
Cool.
Can we do chorus 2 essentially the same way?
And to show so long till the night is done. By the time we'll be gone. To realize the night is ending. I want these are thoughts.
Yeah. That doesn't bum me out in the least.
Yeah, that's better.
Clearing all that space.
Sure.
Okay, so here's the last chorus. There's a 2-bar build instead of 1 bar into it. It's exactly the same. It's going to end on the minor.
The E minor. Yeah.
And it's okay with me. I think I'd be inclined to just hear you do the same thing that you did in chorus 2
Okay.
and let it hang because John hits the last note with Matt, but he doesn't make a big deal out of it. I didn't really make a big deal out of it on the drums.
Okay.
I don't hate the idea of us kind of getting out of the way before Matt hits that
Gotcha.
minor.
Okay.
So let's try that first. And if we don't love it, we'll do something else.
So long till the night is done. By the time we'll be gone. To realize the night is ending. I want these are thoughts.
Cool. Why don't we do this? State that last change and then just do it again, like maybe slower rake. But don't like articulate it like you've been doing. So just maybe just kind of say it twice, but do it slower the second time. It did feel a little empty to me at the end.
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yep.
Yeah, I really don't hate that. Like at the moment, it seems a little anticlimactic,
Uh-huh.
but I think we're gonna add some sort of little linear line through the choruses also, right? A melodic thing maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
So if we find any kind of melodic content, maybe it hangs out for just a touch longer,
Sure.
and it's
yeah.
not just ending, right?
Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Okay, awesome.
Cool.
So let's move into that second part and see what we get.
So let's try just the verses
Mm-hmm.
and maybe the pre-chorus. Is there a pre-chorus? I don't remember.
Not really.
Okay. And then
So that would be a no.
that would be no. So the actual chorus, I want to try a different sound,
Okay.
maybe, but
Okay.
same kind of idea.
Okay. But let's get let's get all this verse content then,
Yeah.
and then we'll go from there.
Yeah. Let's just see what happens.
Okay, perfect. I'll start you at the top.
Cool.
way you collapse, ba-da-da,
Uh-huh.
into the verse, could it have a little more interest at the front
Sure.
part of it?
Yeah, haven't written anything for that yet, so I'm
Sure.
kind of just
Yeah, that's fine.
feeling it. I mean, and again, classic, Matt. If I can even just keep doing that shape at the beginning,
Uh-huh.
kind of type of thing,
Yeah.
and then just less in the verse, kind of
Yeah.
how I did.
Why don't we actually try that? And then can you maybe let's dial back the gain like
Yeah.
man, I like the quality of it,
Uh-huh.
but if there's any way for it to just be a little less of it. Let's try that.
Is that okay?
Yeah. You ready?
I'm ready.
I like the delay and maybe would be interested in hearing a little more mix, but let's get into it for a sec.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, because there aren't really interludes, it kind of goes right from chorus to the verse.
Uh-huh.
Let's just refine. This is the one time to do this.
Okay.
Can you
Gotcha.
do, let me play you what you just did
Okay.
and we'll talk about it. So then that second time, ba da da da, can you do the same thing that you did the first?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Like let's make
Just
that
this. Okay.
the starting thing for both halves.
Cool.
And that's fine with me if the back halves are a little different.
Awesome.
Here we go. Yeah, so back half, blah, and then just be more sort of in time. 1, 2, 3, da da da, with that last phrase that you did.
Okay.
Like that can be a little more intentional. I liked it. It felt a little like you almost forgot to play it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Cool.
Let's try
Here we go. Otherwise, I love this.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. Why don't we try letting the first verse just hang?
I like that. Yeah. So just out of the intro, just that ba ba ba, and just let it do its thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm into that.
Yeah. So riddle me this. Initially, you played 1, 2, 3, E and or 3 and 4 and then this time you went 1, 2, 3, and. Do you have a preference for how this thing ends? Let me just play it for you.
Yeah. Can you play it?
Right. So you did the triplet starting on 3, 3, and instead of 1, 2, 3, and 4, and. I don't know if I have a preference.
Yeah. I like what you just played me.
Okay, cool.
Because to me, it's a little more simple, subtle, maybe. So,
It's more open,
yeah. I'm into
and
that
it's the one that's there.
one. Yeah. And there's that.
Nice. Okay, so then you think choruses are a different thing.
Well. Yeah.
That's fine. Let's grab this verse. Let's
Okay.
grab the next verse.
Okay.
Verse 2.
Cool.
And why don't you think about like the same kind of part that you just played, but maybe, only 35% is involved,
Sure.
and just kind of see what happens.
Okay.
At least I thought, heading home from work, she called.
Okay, cool, Jesse. So we got the chorus diamonds and we got the little hooky things in the verses. In the choruses, and then for that interlude solo section, what do you got?
Well, the more we've been kind of recording and laying stuff down, I kind of don't like my original idea. It was just a stupid little part, and now it kind of doesn't make sense with what we've done.
Mm-hmm.
So if we maybe clean the tone up a little bit, less drive or no drive at all, and try this this kind of rotary sound.
Yep.
Could be kind of cool, just tucked back in there somewhere.
Totally.
Let's just try it. And
Yeah,
see.
let's hear it.
It might be dumb. It might be cool.
No, it's awesome. This is chorus 1. I definitely think on all these choruses, just let that last change go unaddressed
Right.
with this sound.
So let's, yeah, perfect. Let's try. I'll do these like the shapes,
Mhm.
and if it's too much, maybe we can even just do single notes.
Sure.
With the rotary.
Yeah.
Let's
If we can get away with shapes in the choruses, it would be cool because then in the interlude, it could be single notes, and that would seem like less,
Sure.
but not at the expense of the chorus.
Right,
Let's
okay.
figure that out. Here's
Okay.
a few bars into chorus 1.
Knew the worry would go on and on. So till the night is done, my dear, time will be gone. To last the night is everything I want. These I thought, heading home from work, she called.
Yeah, dude. I totally don't hate that. Let's
Really?
hear one
Yeah,
real
can
quick.
I want to hear it and see.
Here it is, opposite the diamonds.
So hold on till the night is done, my dear, trouble will.
Yeah, dude.
That's way cool. Huh?
I'm totally into that.
I don't know this dumb sound. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just a cool sound. I really. It's totally weird, but it just works a lot. Huh?
Sure. And I mean, I think we can overcook it if we used it on every song on the record.
Right.
But this is fantastic.
Cool.
And especially sitting kind of tucked,
Yeah,
not as important as those diamonds.
I like that.
Let's grab this interlude and let's kind of hover in this same sound.
And I, not necessarily solo, but play the melody.
Yeah.
But with a little more flash, I guess,
Sure.
kind of a thing. I
Yeah.
don't know. I mean, we can at least try. If it sucks, it sucks. And
Yeah.
um,
No, totally into hearing that.
let's try that. Okay.
Here it is.
These I thought. The nightmare's gone.
That's what's going to be on the song.
Cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That was totally it. Let's hear it.
Okay.
Loved it.
Cool, man.
Now that we're done with drums, bass, and electric guitar, we'll have Matt come back and redo the elements of his scratch from the other night. So he'll come back and replay his acoustic. Now that the band is there and it feels a little bigger, he can kind of just drop in and vibe out to something other than just the click track. And he's a fantastic singer, so it usually does not take us long at all to get really great vocal performances from him. So we'll look forward to doing that next time. Thanks.